It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, the Eagles and their head coach. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. And on the other sideline, spent 14 seasons and won over 100 games as coach of the Eagles. Later beat them, of course, in Super Bowl 57. Sorry, Philadelphia. It's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Second and
5. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. A run here with Will Shipley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now one intended for Will Shipley. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10 from the 43. Hurts now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 8 yards.
Third and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Has it in close. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Worthy now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
7 yards on that pickup, and that's a Chiefs first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Back to the air, Mahomes.
35-yard line.
This is cut downfield by Rice. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Looking to throw Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 14, Eagles 3. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he gets this down near the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's a designed run. Hurts. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. They pitch it to him, and not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Barkley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Working now from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our journey through the NFL starts.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Adoree Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Downfield, and Goddard has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Eagles first down.
Throwing here, Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. It's a loss of 2. Brings up
everyone's prepped. It's second down now. This time he's looking to throw. Hits his running back. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, third and short.
A gain of 12 brings up third and
63. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
17. Chiefs 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Shoves one away. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Gray. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Play action, Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's gonna tie the game.
We're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Oh, now he's looking for a deep shot across the... It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 40.
Running left, this is Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So first and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 14. First down.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they'll pitch it out to him. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2 at the 22-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
63.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He's back to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense is set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Eagles going for the win here. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Fails to find his running back. And that brings up fourth and goal.
It's now fourth down and goal.
And that one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Worthy now to return it. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and 9.
Here he is to throw.
The 40-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Senior Worthy. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10. We motion the tight end over. Another throw from Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Here we go, third and less than a yard. To throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too. Hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And this one does not go far. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This from 30 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop, too.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the left and home in by Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on third down.
Now
to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 6. McPherson at the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20.
So score this, a win for the Chiefs. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.